Hello, gorgeous soul. Welcome to the most powerful and transformative month of the year in one way. This is it, baby. That what's happening this month is going to not only tell us what's happening next year, but potentially a theme that's going to rattle through the rest of our life. It is extraordinary as we have Saturn and Jupiter conjunct, joining forces on the solstice in Aquarius. We are now in the now age of Aquarius, and the next phase for us is all about going forward with a sense of unity, with a sense of freedom. Technology is going to be a big feature, massive shifts forward in technology. There's also a huge eclipse in Sagittarius. So our definition, our understanding of freedom is changing. Expect huge enlightenment. Here's your monthly astrology. December, Aries, is all about freedom, but a redefinition of what freedom means to you. We've all had to find ways to express ourselves and burst through barriers and experience the expansion in our life in new ways in 2020. But now there's another phase coming, and you will get this calling, no doubt, in your very soul to make changes, to explore, to study, to learn, and possibly you're itching to travel as well, because you just want to see and feast on new things. Enough now of being cooped up. And it all kicks off when Mercury, we're already in Sagittarius season, but then Mercury goes into Sagittarius, and you're fascinated by other people's ideas, and you want to talk about things that are unique and light your fire. You're also attracted to people that are very different to you, have something to offer you that you don't know about, that you haven't experienced, and you're excited to meet even new friends that are kind of slightly, I hate the word eccentric, because let's say unique soul, right? But other people may term them eccentric. You know they're not eccentric, they're just unique and fabulous. And you yourself will be expressing your unique and wonderful voice fearlessly this whole December. Now, Venus is making you feel very intense when it comes to your relationship. And when she trines Neptune on around the 6th of December, there's this sort of feeling that you want to merge, but be careful you don't get obsessed. It's almost like you want to get inside people and feel the essence of them kind of spiritually, or, you know, you really want to dig in and merge on a much deeper level than usual. But you know what that can be, and I'll tell you what, for most Aries, that's normally if somebody is holding back a little bit, it could make you really, really obsessed. But when we do that, we give away our power. You know, when you start to get obsessed with someone because they're withdrawing, guess what? It's going to make them withdraw. But you love the chase. That's the problem. If there's a chase involved, you're on that horse immediately going, right, I'm leading this pack. I'm definitely winning. So remember, if you're starting to feel obsessional about anything or anyone, friendships, whatever, lovers, remember who you are and turn that spiritual energy inside you and go, okay, I am enough. And you will notice that it comes towards you much quicker. Venus is entering Sagittarius actually this month. All the dates are put below. And that's when you come out of yourself more. You've been a bit brooding and a bit intense and maybe over-examining your intimate relationships. But now you're back to being, hi, jolly, charming, funny, outgoing. And that suits you the best. Of course, it's good to go within. But when you're truly in your power, that's when you are simply irresistible. Not that it's always about other people, but what I'm saying is, for you to feel good about yourself, you're no good when you're feeling down on yourself, because it's not really in your Aries nature. So you're feeling, because Sagittarius is a fellow fire sign, this month gives us a real energy boost and gives us a natural optimistic view of things. And we're expecting wonderful things. And when we expect wonderful things, they tend to happen quicker. So don't worry if you're feeling overly optimistic. This month, it's probably a good thing. This month is packed with changes, and those changes are connected to Jupiter going into Sagittarius and Jupiter going into Aquarius, and Saturn also going into Aquarius this month. Why is this big news? Because we have been living with this very intense earth energy, this very patriarchal, stuck, materialistic energy, and it's dragged us all down. You know, we're at the end of it now. We're heading into the brand new phase, which culminates on the 21st of December, and it's about a whole brand new world for us. Our world is not going to be the same. Our individual worlds and the external world. And you will feel much freer in yourselves, yet also more connected to people. It's in your friendship zone. It's in your connected zone. And there's a part of you that's going to feel a much deeper sense of belonging when all of this happens. And it's also asking you to commit to collaborating more. I know we like to be the leaders, you know, full disclosure, I like to be the leader. You know, it's innate in us, but we have to learn, and what the greatest learning we're having in this next phase of our life is all about togetherness, unity, and joining forces. So very, very powerful stuff. The new moon solar eclipse in Sagittarius is a game changer for us, because it's about viewing our sense of freedom in a completely different way. And, you know, we like to think we know it all, most Aries do, accidentally, you know, not necessarily with the ego of some of the other signs, but we have a pretty instinctual response to the world, and particularly when it comes to ourselves. Well, we are in for a shock. We're going to be enlightened about what freedom means to us when it comes to this new moon. And also it gives us a chance to ditch any behaviors that are chaining us up, anything we're doing that's stopping us being free, or any fears about being free in the world. Because I tell you what, again, this next phase for us is about being free. It's not about being constrained, constructive, or going in one direction. It's about experiencing life on a much deeper level, on a much more connected level. So when this revelation comes, in turn, it will give you freedom. If it may mean that we have to let go of something, or in some cases someone, to be able to truly experience freedom. But we're ready for it. We will be ready for it. We might not know it at the time, but it's there for us. Now, Saturn re-enters Aquarius on the 17th of December, and Jupiter re-enters Aquarius on the 19th of December, and they form this conjunction on the 21st. But that is when it's a game changer in terms of our whole life. Everything shifts. And as I say, not just now, but in 2023, Pluto is going into Aquarius. So we're shifting from years and years and years of being this earth energy into this energy of that's much lighter. And we will find our freedom again in 2021. Maybe not straight away, but it's coming. And also there will be great shifts for you in the way that you do things online, your experience of being online and being connected to other people. When it comes to your personal and love relationships, friendship is going to be the fundamental thing. I know as an Aries, normally it's passion and desire that drives you forward, but you're learning about the importance of true friendship as we go forward. And you'll also find that the things that you want to achieve and who you want to become, the fastest way to get there is through collaboration, which again is not normally the thing that you assume. Anyway, I've got my glasses on because I've got my laptop here, not my iPad. There are other issues that you always have at this time of year. You are much stronger when it comes to your career as well. You have a force. You know, most people are winding down at the end of the year. Naturally, as we go into Capricorn energy and Capricorn season, you're like, rah, yeah, I'm just going to finish off strong when it comes to my career. And it's actually one of the best times of the year for you, December, when you have your ideas about what you want to do, what you want to do next year. You could also pull off some amazing career feat before the end of the year. And that's because Mercury is going into Capricorn and the Sun is going into Capricorn. In fact, the Sun is going into Capricorn the same day as that conjunction. So that's very, very powerful. Now, on the 30th of December, there is a full moon and it's in your home and family zone. And your home and family, there'll be a peak experience there. Hopefully, you're going to be able to be all together if it's safe. But whatever it is, you're valuing seeing and experiencing something connected to family just before the end of the year. And you're going to think, right, How am I going to be with my family next year? What does family mean to me? There is so many questions, not just about this month. It is all deep stuff, but it's stuff that's going to push you forward in a way that you couldn't have thought possible before. Very intense and very full on. Venus is going into Sagittarius as well. So basically, Sagittarius and Aquarius are quite similar in some ways, but Sagittarius is the wild pony of the zodiac, right? So it's fearlessly adventures forward, and this is you this month. You're fearlessly adventuring forward. And Aquarius is also about freedom, but it's freedom while being connected to other people. So generally this month, you're feeling optimistic, wild, bold and free. Let us see what the tarot has to say. I'm just going to pull a few cards, see if there's any other message. But I mean, you know, I suggest you research it, this whole Jupiter and Pluto. I mean, sorry, this Jupiter and Saturn conjunction. There is articles on my site because it's a game changer. Okay. Aries, 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 December. Okay, first card, the Ace of Pentacles. What did I say? You know, you could achieve a peak experience of abundance in December, just when everybody else has got taken their eye off the goal. The goal could be yours. It could be a great achievement for you. The Hierophant. Yes, your mind is going to be on career and achieving something in career, and that next to the Ace of Pentacles has got to be good news. The Devil. There may be some temptation, babies. You may be drawn to shenanigans and naughtiness, wildness, you know, sex and drugs and rock and roll, drinking, affairs, naughty shenanigans are all featured. Do you want to go down that road? I am not judging. Only you can judge. You know what is sinful, for want of a better word, for some people is not considered, you know, in their being. They feel cool with it, and that's fine. But, you know, if we chain ourselves to desire, that's when we disempower ourselves. But it looks like there's going to be some naughty fun for you. Could even be connected to someone at work. You might be arguing with yourself about what the next phase is, but is that an illusion? I often find the Five of Wands, and particularly as Wands of Fire, that you might be arguing with yourself. And actually, if you stopped arguing, you could think of what you could do with all those 5 fiery wands. You could lead yourself in the direction that you want to go in. So make sure you're not doing it for the sake of it. You may be sort of weighing up what you need to do to create abundance, but I believe the answer's already there. Anyway, take care, gorgeous. Don't forget, michelleknight.com for loads of free tarot and horoscope.co.uk for all things astrology and, you know, free compatibility free compatibility charts and all sorts of fabulousness. I'm sending you so much love. Take care.
MichelleKnight.com. I was a client of Michele Knight, so I knew all of the psychics and they'd read for me.
It's such a innovative and really useful organisation to have at your fingertips.
There are a lot of people who they have an idea of what a psychic reading is, they have an idea of, you know, what a psychic should and shouldn't do, and a lot of it is from centuries gone by, you know, the carnival sideshow, and Michele really has brought psychics into the modern world.
Michele Knight is a wonderful organisation to work for. It's a unique family, and that is readers, the customer service operators.
I know if I wanted to choose a reading, I know I wouldn't go to another company.
The ethics, the standard, the professionalism that we keep really is second to none.
To be honest, I've never really looked at another reader service because I don't think I need to.
When I finally got a job, I pray that I will do well with all the tests that we go through. I was absolutely delighted.
Well, the process of being employed with Michele Knight wasn't an easy one, which always makes it more rewarding when you do actually pass the 4 test readings that you have to go through before you're accepted.
The interview process is actually reading for other people, reading for some of Michelle's staff as well. It's actually, you know, what they're looking for, specifics, so surname, relatives, their names. They're looking for what happened 2 or 3 years ago in detail.
To be sitting at home and then the phone rings and this beautiful distinctive voice, it's Michele Knight here, I'm ringing you for my test reading, is on the other end of the line, is scary. She really wants to know that her clients are getting validations.
You get a sense that everybody running it is on the ball.
The flexibility we get as readers, well, it's just great.
I do love the freedom of when I can work and when I can have a break.
Michele Knight family are amazing, really flexible, very supportive. It's like working for no other.
It's authentic, that's a big thing, it's authentic. She genuinely cares about her readers and about the people that we read for, so it's inclusive.
I love working for MichelleKnight.com. They're great people, it's a great energy there.
She really cares about her readers getting the best, and she really cares about the clients coming and walking away, you know, and feeling like they got what they came for.
Working with Michele Knight, I know that I've got professional backup and I know that the clients are looked after very well as well.
Michelle's very involved with her readers personally. If you need information, you need anything from her, she will reply personally.
I just love being part of a unique team, one of the most unique companies that I've ever come across.